You could be mean to the actually He's a
I don't know, I feel like I've done it so many times at this point. Like I'm doing the 3-minute thesis again in like a week. So here we go.
I was gonna see if this works. Can you hear?
Yeah.
So like I can't believe it's working. I was in this room. It's like
yeah, the
presentations.
Garrett, when you come up, watch this cord.
Huh?
Was it when you come up, watch this cord because I have my laptop plugged in. Just be careful. Just be careful.
Okay. For when I pull up my slides, how should I do that? Or-
I have it here. It's,
Okay, cool.
You'll have to exit out, which is fine.
Okay.
And then open them up. And then the last ones are just like words.
Yeah.
So I was gonna have you go. After he does it better. Perfect.
Yeah.
Last slide and then on.
And I don't know if you were able to read what I said.
I did.
Because that was basically, I felt like
That's why I was like-
talking about that would be more applicable to a lot of the students versus like talking about, oh, this is what Dirk's written down.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
think that's perfect because I looked through it and I was like, oh, that fits in sort of what I'm thinking
I
about.
hope so, but yeah. Thanks for letting me.
Of course, thank you. Of course.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because I did a deep dive on how to do multiple layers. I want to, yes,
I would-
like the one thing I know.
How is everything?
It's good. Just busy. I
Yeah.
had so much going on. And then, like, this was a lot. I think it's probably about the same amount of time that we had maybe last year. But we started a little bit later. I don't know. Time-wise, it feels like this was a lot, like, faster.
I was looking at the previous dates, and I think the last one was in like November.
It was.
And I'm
We
thinking,
stayed in later, or we started later.
That's true,
But I don't
yeah.
remember when we quite started everything. So.
I wonder for next year, just to give you a grade too, if there were space in the later months, but not like, exams, but maybe like that little bit before.
If we get Gray,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that we're going to start next summer. And what Amy was like, we should reach out to set design over a theater to see if they'll actually help us curate the space since it's so much bigger when it's
At a peak, it looks phenomenal.
It's a
The
cool.
fact that y'all got that in 3 days, 2 days really.
Oh my God, we
He's
had
incredible.
Amy doing awesome. Paul came, I think Merlin came later. Laisha and Lee. Like we had all hands on deck trying to get everything up.
Right.
And we have more art this time because I think last time we had about 40. 45-ish pieces. We had like 60 something.
That's good.
At least that we printed that I was counting. Yeah. And we've got,
I'm never going to know what to do with
I think last year we had 29 artists and we had 38. So we had more people.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, me too. I cannot tell you. After today, I'm gonna be like, it feels good to sleep.
Yeah.
It feels good to sleep.
You do a lot for this.
Yeah, it's funny because I was thinking about doing something next semester. I was like, I don't know.
I would. You've done enough. Plenty more.
This is awesome. It looks like we're gonna have a decent turnout too.
Yeah. How have all the babies been?
I had a litter of puppies, and that's another thing that was going on. So I was teaching litter of puppies and this, and I'm like, oh god. But
Wait, so how many are at the house now?
oh, well, I have a total of 8 now. I kept one, and I should have kept him. But
Wasn't it with Brian?
Briar Bear is from last year.
That's right. And
This
did you
is
keep
the
one?
little hooligan from this year.
Oh,
His name is
little
Saint.
ears.
Mr. Saint.
Saint? Is he a saint?
No, he's a hooligan. Oh wait, I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought they were. But no, I did look at your presentation. I was like, good. Mine is going to be a little bit shorter, so that I think that balances out, and then we'll do our awards.
That sounds good. Just to make sure I know, where would I pull it up from?
This. So you'll hit escape. It's already, it should be already on the desktop.
Okay.
And you can double click and pull it, and I'll just dash to the side.
Sounds good.
Not over.
I remember I had called Mo up during my senior capstone because I was like, Mo, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, I mean now I'll double.
Oh, you're fine.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, there you are.
Okay, cool.
And then at the end I'm gonna pull up. Sorry.
I think I sent it as a PDF, but I could just scroll through it. It's really-
It's cool. However you want to do it.
Thanks.
No, thank you. I'm so glad you're able to make it because I was like, your idea is clearly. I don't know if we have made what you thought in your mind, but it's interesting.
Oh no, that's kind of, I mean, I don't know. Like,
You'll see.
I'm excited about it.
Oh my gosh. I was like working on rendering it last night and I had set up all the cameras. I was waiting till the very last minute because I was trying to figure out music and we didn't get it. And so me and 11, you ever need music, 11 Labs, it's like an AI thing you can kind of plug in. Me and 11 Labs were popping off.
I still don't know how you did all that in 3 days.
Oh my god. And I literally still was putting all the And Sam, bless his heart, I'm so glad he was on standby because he did the technical art stuff. So he actually did like the fog and mountains and made this tool to where like you could sculpt and it can actually change the screen color and stuff like that. So he had like the ambiance, everything set up, but I was having problems with it. So we were on the call trying to make sure things were going to work. Oh my gosh, hi!
Oh, go down and say hey.
Okay, he's pulling up the screen. He's not sure if it's work.
No.
We'll get started in a few minutes. Hey, everyone. We still got a few people coming in, so I'm going to wait a couple minutes.
Which is bigger than when
Okay. Welcome, everyone. How are y'all doing today? Good. I first want to thank all of you for taking your time to come out. I know it's later on a Monday and we all have other things that we could be doing, but I really appreciate you spending your time and coming to see what the students have been making. Again, good evening. Welcome to Form Forge 2025. My name is Hillary Husky. I'm an assistant professor here at ECU. I teach animation and game development. I teach with my colleagues Amy and Tucker, and I'm here to present FormForge to you guys. Last year's presentation was so much easier for me because all I had to do was answer FormForge, and that took up pretty much the entire time. For those of you who are new to this presentation, I want to say welcome and thank you guys for coming. FormForge is a production club here at ECU. We spend the entire semester, or less, as some of you guys know for this one, working on a creative project. To put it simply, we bring worlds to life, and that is our goal. So last year, our inaugural FormForge had us creating the Siren's Grasp, which was a haunted pirate's tavern. This year, we made the abandoned gardens of Dirgewood Manor come to life. This club is meant to simulate a production environment for our students so they can have a little bit of a taste of what to expect when they get hired into the industry. It's a microcosm, so we do things on a smaller scale, but it still gives a good vision for what they can expect in the workforce. It's completely optional, and anyone can join. It was important to me to make sure that this was accessible to pretty much anyone. I wanted anybody from freshmen all the way up to seniors to feel like they could be valuable and contribute to the project that we're making. And so that was a core foundation for the club itself. I'm really excited to show you what the students have cooked up for us this semester. So FormForge 2025, what do I talk about this year? Well, let's start by saying that we had 38 artists working on the project this year. 38 of you decided to take this journey with us, and today we are here celebrating the work that you've produced and all of the efforts that you've put in. I cannot express how much of a heavy lift this was because we had an extra month last year. So this year we had a shorter amount of time and we had bigger goals and bigger ambitions for what we had envisioned. And like I said, the journey was very hard. I'm working on a few hours of sleep and I'm sure a few other people are right now as well. This project was bigger, it was more complex, it had a tighter timeline. And as expected, many difficulties ended up arising, but just like last year, our forgers remained agile. We had teaching moments, we had students helping their peers finalize models or figure out texturing or maybe retopology, oh gosh, because we needed to try and get down some of those polys to make things work. We had collaboration moments where we edited some of the designs to fit the vision and the goal a little bit better. I also edited some of the textures to make sure we were aligned with the goal of what we had in mind. We had leadership moments. Again, plenty of people stepping in to try and help their fellow forger finish products, finish their models, and make sure it came to life the way that we all kind of envisioned and were hoping for. All gaps ended up getting filled more or less. And we definitely had moments of fortitude because, again, that timeline was so tight, and I heard whispers that these models were due right after midterm, so it was a huge push to get all of the models in, but we managed to get almost everything done. And I want to give another round of applause because you guys are incredible. I'm so proud of you all. Your work is incredible. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. And every single piece was critical in making FormForge 2025 a success. From the bottom of my heart, I really want to thank you for taking this journey. I think one thing I want everyone to take away from this year's FormForge is that done is better than perfect. You'll hear me say it in class. Sometimes I type it out on the Discord, so you guys know that we need to push to make sure the product is done. I know that we have visions for greater and better things. I know you had ambitions to do more, but the fact that you did something is speaking volumes for what you are capable of and what you will be doing in the future. Again, I can't stress it enough. I've said it like 3 or 4 times. The deadline was really tight. And this is an elective club. You guys don't have to do this. You don't have to be here. This is more work. This is more stress, more responsibilities that all of you guys opted to take on, and we have made something amazing. Biased, of course, saying this because I'm the lead on the project, but I am so incredibly proud of the work that we have actually produced. The gallery space is amazing, and I hope all of you guys really enjoy walking through it and seeing the work that has been produced. At the end of the day, I know the ambitions were high and maybe you fell a little bit shorter of what you were wanting to achieve, but the fact that you spent that time and effort, it means the world to the success of this production club. We can't do it without you guys. It's all volunteer work. All of you guys have more things that you could take on and be doing, and I cannot say how thankful I am for you guys to take this on. I have a special guest that's going to be joining me on the stage today. Garrett Moore is actually the creator who came up with the idea of doing Switch Manor. He's an alumni, and he's going to do a little bit of a talk for us before we move into the award section of our presentation today.
Thanks, Miss Husky.
So thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, y'all. Thank you all for taking out the time to come out here tonight. It's been a little bit since I've been up on the stage. My name's Garrett Moore. I'm a ECU alumni. Thank you, by the way. I had the same issue. I didn't know how to navigate the computer during my final presentation when I was graduating, so Mo was a big help with that. So today I want to talk about some things just related to what is the creation pipeline process like? And this is a very long title. This is what I used to apply for funding to come here. But in short, basically what I want to talk about with you all today is what is it like being a creative? What is it like being a designer? What is it like being an innovator? And specifically kind of in those nitty-gritty parts that not a lot of people always are super open to talk about, and that's okay. I'm not a registered therapist, so don't take my word as anything beyond undergraduate student level. So, idea and scope. The beginning of Form Forge was brought out by Ms. Husky wanting to engage students within AID and other areas more in depth. And every idea is going to start small or huge. Let it be. Let it be chaotic, let it be messy, let it be weird. That's why you're an artist. It doesn't take much to be able to create an idea, and you don't have to assign much weight to it, just create. And I would say once you start making your ideas, start playing around with scope, start learning where do you want to stop, where do you want to stretch yourself, where do you want to just try. Sometimes just trying something is a lot better than being scared to do that. For example, Dirgewood Manor is based off the word dirge being a lament for the dead, which I didn't know that before this, and just shoving wood with it together, because wood's scary sometimes. And just playing around with ideas is how you can create new things. It's how I created the name for this year's Form Forge. And getting more in depth about perfectionism and the process of iteration. It's kind of like a siren song, throwback to last year, but it's hard to resist, but it often reflects fear. It can reflect fear of your work being seen too early, or you doing it wrongly or badly. And from personal experience, I bolded this because you will make far more progress creating multiple pieces that stretch your skills than polishing one piece to your own misery. I promise you, if you stretch out your skill sets and take new areas, take concept art, take 3D modeling, take rigging, take all of these things together and focus on these separate skill sets, you are going to make so much more progress than focusing on one thing to the nitty-gritty. And I promise you, I've spent a lot of late nights doing that. Don't let your quality dip. Work and work hard. ECU's program is going to make sure of that. But make sure that you're also aiming for growth and not a perfectionist outlook. Your repetition is going to build your skill. Perfectionism often just builds self-doubt. Let good enough be good enough. Like Ms. Husky said, you're going to do your best, we did our best, and then you're going to keep going. Your worth is not tied to your achievement. Motivation. Ooh, this is a big one. I've talked with Amy a lot of hours in office hours about this. It's unreliable. You don't have to feel ready to begin. You just start by beginning, in my experience. That's how I made this PowerPoint. It was like 3 in the morning back in college. And in all honesty, I was like, okay, well, I know I need to do it. So I just started it. And I think one of the big things with motivation is just showing up gently for yourself. You don't have to make yourself get this super huge amount of progress done. Of course, I know big deadlines can sometimes help us get that there. But just showing up gently to yourself, but consistently. Don't beat yourself up for a slow day. You are a human being. You're not a machine to output. Imposter syndrome. The biggest lie in creative work is that everyone has it figured out. I do not. I am 22. I am in grad school and I'm figuring out what direction I want to go in with my life. A lot of you all might be in that similar position. There's no timeline for how your growth is going to look. It's not linear. It's going to be with how your creative process works, learning about new things. You're here to learn. Ask your classmates. Go to your office hours. Your teachers are dedicating their lives and their careers to be here with you. You're dedicating your time and money and energy to be here and learn. So biggest encouragement that I have to people, anyone, even post-graduation, is keep learning. Never let complacency come in, because you're always here to grow. You're allowed to say you don't know. That's why you're here. So I took some screenshots. I copied this format from Ms. Husky last year when she presented. But basically, if y'all want to take a quick look at it and read, but in the words of Lord Husky, Stefan said, done is better than perfect. You've already seen it earlier, so you're going to see it again. Doing it is getting it done. Using references isn't bad. Time management and understanding scope. And not to go all in on projects, just trying your best, working hard, and then accepting that that's what you could do in that time and moving on to the next thing. Failure. And of course, I wouldn't say this is in relation to this. This has been a huge success today, but failure is a big topic that I think that artists deserve to talk about, or anyone in general. Failure, in my terms, is simply not meeting an expectation. That's it. And a little bit more on failure. When I say, I don't mean it's the dramatic end of the world kind. I just mean that you didn't hit the mark you hoped for, and that's okay. You're a human being. You're not going to be perfect every time. You're just trying your best. It's not a character flaw, it's information. You learn from it, you shift, and you try again. Anyone worth having in your life is rooting for you and your success. If they tell you you're a failure, then they're a failure to be able to recognize your worth as a being. And on the subject, Success. Look at what you all did. You had professor and faculty leadership. You had project leads and art directors. You had meetings and feedback. You had some incredible concept art, a detailed professional 3D model portfolio, and a fully realized production environment made by yours truly in the past 2 days. And you all did that in under 2 months, during school, while you're working, while you're navigating life. That is incredible, and that's what success is to me. As I close, I would like to thank East Tennessee State University, my current university, for sponsoring me to come here. If y'all are, what's that?
My sister goes there.
Hey, yeah, go Bucks! And Pirates. If y'all are interested in learning more about our program, feel free to see me afterwards. A big thank you to ECU Schools of Art and Design for hosting FormForge. And a big thank you to the big ECU community. We have a lot of people this year, even more than last year, and I'm so thankful to be able to present in front of y'all and also engage with y'all as part of the art community here. Go Pirates! Oh, perfect. Mrs. Husky.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's give Garrett one more round of applause. So part of what makes FormForge special is that we also celebrate your successes to the max. We give you stipulations for being able to earn chords, and anybody who wants to take on that extra challenge is going to earn one today. We also have awards that I want to point out and honor certain people who have gone above and beyond and done a really wonderful job. And so this is a moment that we're going to take to honor our team leads first. If our team leads could come up. We have Emma. We have Lee. Oh, come up, you can record. You gotta come up. Emma, Lee, and Lee Paul. So my 2025 FormForge team leads are incredible. They are invaluable to making all of this work. Do I get to shake hands? Oh, thank you. There is no FormForge without our team leads. They are on the cases of all the artists, trying to make sure they meet our deadlines. They're giving critical feedback. Any task that I come up with that I need help, they are there, whether it's making a poster, whether it's coming to hang ivy across the entire gallery. It doesn't particularly matter. They were there at the ready trying to help. And I cannot thank you guys enough for taking on even more work for me. So one more big round of applause for our team. And now the awards. So we give out, 6 awards when it comes, 6 awards when it comes to FormForge. And it's really challenging to pick. There's so many wonderful pieces. It is so hard to narrow it down. I just want all of you to know, award or not, you've done an amazing job. But my first one that I want to give out is going to be a highlight award to Lital. Going above and beyond, just helping with the production, getting it off the ground going. It could be art, it could be modeling, concept. There's a wide range of things that the highlight awards are covering, and my first one is going to go to Lital. The next highlight award is going to go to Merlin. Thank you for everything you guys have done for me. My last highlight award goes to Janae. Thank you guys so much. Now my Masters of Undergrad Awards are designated for excellence in concept art and excellence in modeling. And for concept art, I'm giving my Master's Undergrad Award to M. My Master's Undergrad 3D Modeler is going to be Dax. And last but not least, I always like to highlight an alumni because this club is open to alums, and we had quite a few of our alumni returning to do artwork, and I'm excited because they're here. Mo, this is for you. Thank you for contributing. Thank you so much. One more big round of applause. All right. So time to unveil the cinematic for 2025 Form Forge. Finished at 11:36 this morning. These are all the artists who worked on this project. I do need to get my cords out because my brain just had a fart and I need to make sure I give the cords out to everyone else. So we're gonna hold on before you go into the gallery. Let's bring up our artists that earned cords this year. One more round of applause. Incredible. All right, so those artists that met qualifications for chords, we have Navaya, Leisha, Amy, Merlin, Renee, Dax, Cameron, Bean, Angela, Taylor Coyfield, Haley, and Victoria. Thank you guys. Very good job this year, guys. I want to welcome you to go take a look at the gallery space. We have the concept art up as well as turns of some of the 3D models, and you can watch our cinematic again. Thank you so much for coming out. I know you could be anywhere else other than here, but you chose to spend your time with us, and we appreciate that. Thank you. My brain, I was like, wait a minute. I didn't know I didn't get enough sleep. Yes.